hits so hard it could literally kill somebody. This video is about Naoya Inoue. I've already checked out this video about this guy. This guy looks like someone that shouldn't be able to hit someone so hard, but he actually hits people very, very hard. And I saw it firsthand in that video that I checked out. So let's get into this one. This should be fun.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monsutā. You ever hear Monsutā?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monsutā. This is a Monsutā. Crazy dude.
Naoya Inoue, also known as the Monster, has taken the boxing world by storm. With a record of 20 wins, 0 losses, and 16 KOs, Inoue has become one of the most feared and dominant fighters in the sport. This documentary will explore the life and career of Naoya Inoue, from his humble beginnings to his rise as one of the best boxers in the world. This is Boxing Matrix. Enjoy this video. Inoue was born in April of 1993 in Kanagawa, Japan. From a young age, he was fascinated by boxing and would often watch fights with his father. He started boxing at the age of 6 and quickly showed a natural talent for the sport. As he got older, Inoue's love for boxing grew stronger. He trained hard, honing his skills and perfecting his technique. His passion and dedication paid off as he started to make a name for himself in the amateur scene. Inoue's amateur career was nothing short of impressive. He won numerous national and international tournaments, showcasing his speed, power, and technical skills. He was known for his quick hands and accuracy, and he quickly became one of the top amateur boxers in Japan. One of Inoue's most notable amateur accomplishments was his win at the 2010 Japanese National Championships, where he won the gold medal in the flyweight division.
Now whitewash in the World Juniors. Good start. See his first. A warning from the referee.
This was a significant moment in his career, as it solidified his status as a top amateur fighter and put him on the radar of many professional teams. Inoue turned professional in 2012 and quickly made a name for himself in Japan. He won his first 6 fights by KO, showcasing his devastating power and punch accuracy. It was 2013, where he would be met with his first major challenge. This fight was against Ryoichi Taguchi for the Japanese light flyweight title. Getting the victory would mean that Naoya would be immediately met with more competition in the United States. The fight started off with both fighters feeling each other out and testing their range. Inoue looked sharp, showing off his speed and power as he threw crisp combinations. Taguchi was patient, looking to counter Inoue's offense. Taguchi came out more aggressive in the 3rd round, trying to pressure Inoue and push the pace of the fight. Inoue remained calm and composed, using his footwork to evade Taguchi's attacks. The fight had gone to the distance, and in the 10th, as both fighters were massively exhausted, they were just throwing haymakers. Inoue's victory over Taguchi solidified his status as one of the top fighters, and it set the stage for many more exciting fights to come. The WBC light flyweight. It was 2014. Adrian Hernandez was the champion. It was the first title shot for an international championship for Naoya. This meant that if he was to show the world what he is capable of, he had to do it now. Fight starts, and both fighters look to establish dominance in the ring and learn the rhythm of each other. While Inoue threw some hard combinations, Hernandez was patient, looking to counter Inoue's offense. In the 3rd, Hernandez was looking to punish Naoya, as he was mostly losing on points. While he tried to establish pressure, Inoue didn't seem to get intimidated and continued to land heavy shots, and Hernandez's face was showing signs of the damage.
切れましたね。
チャンピオン
パンチ切れました。
おそらくこれは有効なの失血でしょう。左ボディに力を込めてきます。ジャンピオンしかしここまでは完封状態です。右の打ち下ろし、これはスコをまとめていきますが、これをブロックしてますかね。
ブロックしてますね。はい。あんまりもらわない方がいいですよ。
The fight would come to an end in the 6th round, as Inoue let Hernandez tire himself from throwing combinations. He later adjusted with a right hand that snapped his jaw.
思い切り、
カウンターを怖がらずに思い切って振るんですから。上からですけども、今までにもらったことないパンチ力ですね。なるほど。今まではないです。先ほども出ますね。
ショートだ。井上ショートに打ち勝っている。右のフック、右のフック。こめかみを捉えている。右、チャンピオン下がる、チャンピオン下がる。左フック。井上尚弥、深を言わせています。右のダメだ。
Naoya was the WBC champion and became the youngest Japanese world champion in history. Inoue's dominance continued as he moved up in weight classes to win the WBO junior bantamweight title. His opponent this time, Omar Narvaez. However, it would be this fight that would establish Naoya's superiority in the fight business. From the start of the fight, we could see why this was a complete mismatch, as Narvaez was knocked down in the first minutes of the fight. Not once, but 2 times.
調査では井上尚弥5センチ優位に立っています。さあまずスピードということですが、パンチのスピードを持ち上げます。今度右と前方に返し出ますね。力が入っています。力が入っています。
With adrenaline running through Naoya, he started the 2nd round with bad intentions, looking to knock the head out of his body, and that's exactly what he did.
鉄壁のディフェンスを早くも一度
ったことに2ラウンドはすることできないと思いますけど、
井上2階級を上げたことでもう体からエネルギー満ち溢れて
ただなるべくここから何も見せないから
なるべく思ったほどディフェンス
Naoya was now rightfully called the Monster. The following fights were easy for Naoya, defending his belts and knocking people out in the first rounds of their fights. It would be around this time that his fights would catch the eyes of promoters like Bob Arum. On his way to become the pound-for-pound king, he would challenge Jamie McDonnell for the WBA regular belt. The fight was short. Inoue displayed his power with the first combination he threw, and McDonnell felt the weight of the blows.
今村田さん今の踏み込みどうですか。この左ボディですがグラッときた。さあトラッシュ
Moments later, a quick left hook landed high on the head, robbing the Englishman of his equilibrium, and a right-hand left hook to the body dropped him.
まだ第1ラウンドです。ベルカイの上勝負に行く。
Whoa! You know the funny thing about this guy? This guy actually looks smaller than all the people that have seen him. Outside of his first fight that was shown here, when he was way younger than this. But all these other fights that he has been fighting since he has started competing against people outside Japan, they all look bigger than him. Literally, this guy is fighting people that are way bigger than him in terms of size. But he's out there knocking them out. This is crazy.
From now on, the future of boxing was here. Naoya Inoue would get his big fights. There's no such thing as monsters, right? Tell that to Emmanuel Rodriguez, who was chased, caught, beaten up, and relieved of his IBF bantamweight title in 2 rounds by the Japanese sensation.
In the white, Inoue with startling record of getting things done quickly. This has been a good start from Rodriguez.
Inoue, who also claimed the vacant ring championship at 118 pounds with this victory, landed a huge left hook in the second, which floored the Puerto Rican heavily.
Come from Inoue, and I think that made a difference.
Well, a fearsome flurry. He's got him on the left for the
The writing was on the wall because there was so much time left, and Rodriguez was no sooner up than a left hook floored him again. The defending title holder wanted out, but bravely rose to face the inevitable.
Still 2 minutes to go, Jim.
Oh, this is unbelievable for Inoue. Third time he's gone down. Rocked to the core. Another count. It's over. Michael Alexander waves it off in the second.
I like to perform aggressively. That's how I fight, and I performed very well tonight, said Inoue. Shots of his own.
井上の方が凌駕していると思う。バンタムまで戻してすると、
ジャブではなくて、すごいパンチらしいものね。あのジャブがもっともっと当たれば速い。
As the fight progressed, both fighters continued to trade shots, with neither one gaining a clear advantage. Inoue was able to land some hard shots, but Naoya was able to counter with his own combinations and quick footwork.
しかし左のボコしたらこの試合がオープンスコアはないんですが、長谷川さんはどう見てますか？そこが分からないという話で、それはパンチ。
In the later rounds, Inoue started to take control of the fight, as he was able to land some bone-breaking shots and put Donaire on the ropes. Despite being on the defensive, Donaire continued to fight back, trying to turn the tide of the bout. In the end, the fight was a close and competitive battle between two of the best bantamweight fighters in the world.
Man.
Inoue was able to secure the victory by unanimous decision, becoming the undisputed bantamweight champion and cementing his status as one of the best fighters in the world. Now Naoya Inoue was widely considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and his reputation as a knockout.
Is it like the new Manny Pacquiao? Seems like the new Manny Pacquiao or Pacquiao. I always do I pronounce his name all the time. Seems like the new Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Not just because he's Asian, but it seems like the way he fights and the knockout power, almost like Manny Pacquiao.
Knockout artist continued to grow. He would meet with Nonito one last time in June of 2022 for the best to thrive. Like the first fight, both still threw and took bombs in a wild start, but Inoue got a quick finish this time around. And while the Filipino showed heart, he was dropped again in the second round, which prompted the referee to step in and call it.
Managed to find his balance, but Inoue, man, it might have been better to just go down. Inoue is going to work
6 months later, he would win the WBO title. He was now one of the best, no doubt about it. Naoya Inoue is more than just a fighter. He is a true monster in the ring, with a combination of speed, power, and technical skills that sets him apart from the rest. This documentary has explored his life and career, but it's clear that there is much more to come from the monster.
So what I'm seeing so far, the guy looks like, because this first video I watched, he mostly looked like maybe a Japanese, star. He didn't look like a world star to me. Not in terms of his ability, but in terms of the fights I was seeing mostly Japanese level fights. I never knew that this guy actually was fighting like in world championships and things like that. I never knew that. So this guy is clearly on the trajectory of being like a Manny Pacquiao kind of figure. So I'll be looking forward to seeing how things turns out for this guy. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.